250 class highlights from Washougal, round 8 of Pro Motocross. Beautiful place to look at. The riders will tell you that seeing sometimes is the hardest part with those shadows as illustrated there. Now Hayden Deegan has won both of the times he's raced here, but he had a challenge today. First of all, a great start from the 22 of Jalek Swoll. Deegan's right there battling Ryder DeFrancesco second and third, but Swoll was looking good.
Yeah, Jalek came out this first moto and Swoll up on there, a little turn down, and it was looking good. I mean, the guy's been riding good ever since he came off this injury, so no surprise he was out front, but this caught him by surprise. Tucks the front end, they put a little bit of water down, and you could tell the way he laid there, he was hurting a little bit. So good to see him. He got up, was able to ride off the racetrack, but his day ended pretty quickly right then.
Deegan going after DeFrancesco for the lead, and this gets way too close for comfort.
Yeah, way too close. Ryder D's been getting better and better, and he's qualifying, wanted to show the speed, but lines came across right here. Both these riders got lucky, and we talked about on the broadcast, when things are just going your way, you need that luck, and Hayden Deegan was able to ride that out and continue to ride. But Ryder D got the worst part of that thing, worst part of this one, but he was able to come back in the top 10, I believe, that first moto,
yeah,
at least around that area, so good job by him. But Garrett Marchbanks passing more people, as he always is, and ends up getting that third place where he is in the points, but another bad start for him. Just seems like he continues to do that. Good ride by Dylan Schwartzman, fast all day long, but end up fourth in that first moto, I believe, but had a good ride going. But nobody was going to run down that number one out front. Joe Shimoda tried his best. Yeah, he was close, but Hayden's been having, even last weekend, you go back, just had a little bit more pace than Joe, and you can really see it. Joe can stay close to him, but never can close up on Hayden Deegan. As you can see him, he's right in front of Hayden Deegan, number one, Moto number one today.
Yes, so you're thinking, okay, Deegan's going to go for the three-peat at Washougal for sure, right? Well, not a terrible start, seeing on the outside of this moto, but Shimoda is ahead of him. It's Seth Hamaker grabbing the whole shot, and Shimoda started going to work pretty quick. Yeah,
Joe said after the first moto, got to go faster without crashing, and exactly what he did. Seth Hamaker, after a little duct tape, bone bruisings, all the other stuff, came out, got another whole shot after listening to Jay talking about how bad their starts are and all this stuff. But Joe, this was an opening lap. Really aggressive. I noticed that the last few weekends, Joe's been really a lot quicker in the opening part of the race, and then he knew Hayden Deegan was there somewhere in the back of the pack. Joe got going and pulled a massive lead. I mean, it was pretty much a boring race for him. Massive lead. Hayden Deegan did his best, so as he does when he doesn't get starts after he goes, hey, what's up, fans? Check out the podcast, check out the Deegan's World, back on the track. Take a little break. J-Bone doesn't have to worry about it. Continue marching his way up, and watch this pass right here. Set him up, got him. Nice move by him. Rookie didn't even know what's happening. So Hayden Deegan does what he always does when he is in these spots. Just, limited the damage. Garrett Marchbanks, again, passing more people, is going to end up making his way up to fourth place, which gives him third overall. So good job by him in the pro circuit. But Hayden Deegan, this was, I don't know, he passed so many people his second moto, as Garrett Marchbanks does. Go around Ryder D here, and I would believe that was for third or fourth.
We thought Marchbanks was going to get Deegan at one point. They were that close, but Deegan able to march away, and then they're battling Harrop, and then Harrop,
Yep, towards the end of the race, just losing the front end. Deegan and Garrett, they were closing, so eventually I believe they were going to get around them, but, loses a couple of positions for them. And then this was the Hayden Deegan, eventually they get around Seth Hamaker, right here, who had a lonely ride, just like Joe Shimoda, but Hayden Deegan had that pace. He just marched his way on up, and you thinking that his teammate, Seth, that is, was going to get him, but Seth picked up the pace, so nice ride by him, especially after last weekend. But it was Joe time. Wasabi got hot and ended up getting 2 out of 3. A little song and dance right there for Joe.
Yeah, one Redbud. Coulda, shoulda, woulda, won Millville. Does win Washougal with the 2-1. Ties Deegan for the day. Deegan's 1-2. Tiebreakers the better second moto finish. Joe's on top. And Marchbanks finally a podium after passing, I don't know, 150 riders, I think, total this year. I'm not even saying that as a joke. That's like literally how many riders he's passed this year.
No, he's passed a lot of people.
Yeah.
A lot of people. And, thinking about the Honda team, during the week, they must plan on winning, because between Jet and Joe, these guys got the victory dances already set up, and you got to have the mindset to get it done to be able to have that. So good job by him. But Hayden Deegan, no harm, no foul. I'm still the three-peat here, so you don't have that, but no points. Can't lose any points. And Yeah, good ride by all these guys.
Yes, Hammaker all taped up, like you said, still got 4th overall today, and Austin Forkner 5th overall. Season points, Shimoda's basically matched Deegan the last 2 weeks and made up a bunch at Redbud, so he's kept it under that 50-point line that once Deegan had on him, which would be a whole race that Deegan can't wrap it up early. Or if there's a disaster, one bad weekend, Joe's right back in it. That would get interesting in a hurry.
Yeah, and you heard Joe say he's only 45 points down, so he still believes in, like you said, you never know what's going to happen.